Yes.
Okay. Then what is the next point we learned in this topic? Next point is
Sir, I think those sums, sine inverse something something plus.
Range.
before that, sine
Range.
inverse A by B
Yes, sir.
is equal to cos inverse how much is equal to tan inverse how much. Very simple method. Suppose sine inverse A by B given to you. Take a triangle, assume this angle as theta. So what is sine theta? Sine theta will be A upon B. So opposite side
C
A
upon B.
is B. Actually, the other side will be B square minus A square. So what will be cos theta now? A upon root of
Root B. Root B square
so
minus
theta
A.
is cos inverse, so A upon
No, sir. Won't it be
Sir, cos inverse will
root
be
of
root
The
of.
hypotenuse.
upon
Hypotenuse is
okay. Root of B square minus A square upon B. Okay.
yes, sir.
sir.
So root of B square minus A square upon B. What will be tan inverse? A upon
Of sine inverse. Yes.
root of.
Sin theta upon cos theta.
So you can convert sine inverse to cos inverse or sine inverse to tan inverse or cos inverse to sine inverse, all by using this triangle method, provided A and B are positive. So if they are not positive, then you have to use this formula and make them positive. Then one more important thing, when can I cancel? When can I cancel? Always?
Sir, I think it should be in their range.
Can I cancel all the time?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No.
For this to what condition should be satisfied?
Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2.
Correct should be.
Pi
Then
by
angle theta, angle x should
Yes.
lie between
Sir.
minus pi by 2 to pi by 2.
The same for cos, but for tan, it won't be equal to less than.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
For cos inverse, 0 to pi.
Oh, yes, sir.
And for tan inverse, minus pi by 2 strictly less than x less than pi by 2.
Yes, sir.
This you have to remember. All right, cancellation rule. Basically, ask questions
Yes.
based on this. Then we have two formula. What is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y? That
So
is tan inverse of
x plus y upon 1 minus xy.
yeah.
X into
This is true only when this value is positive. X and y are always positive. You should apply the formula only when x and y positive. Further, 1 minus xy also should be positive.
positive.
If it become negative, it become pi plus tan inverse x plus y upon 1 minus xy. For example, if I calculate tan inverse 1 by 2 plus tan inverse 1 by 3, your answer is this is in first quadrant, this is in first quadrant. If you add also, it will be in first quadrant. So it will be directly tan inverse 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 upon 1 minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. And you will get tan inverse 1. And hence it is 45 degrees. But if you do tan inverse 2 plus tan inverse 3, now what happens is, if I calculate by the old formula,
Denominator will be
plus 3
negative.
upon 1 minus 2 by 3, 2 into 3, this
Yes,
also
sir.
will give you tan inverse 1. But you can easily see that it's not possible. Tan inverse 2 is this angle. Tan inverse 3 is this angle. If you add this both, it should come in this quadrant.
Yes.
You understood? Therefore, this formula is wrong. So what do you do? Pi plus. There's a minus here. So it becomes pi plus tan inverse of minus 1. That is pi 6 minus 1.
Minus tan inverse, yeah.
Pi minus pi by 4, no? So become 3 pi by 4.
Yes, sir.
So it became in second quadrant. Did you understand this idea? There's one place where you can make mistake. So take care of this place. Then what will be tan inverse x minus tan inverse y? This doesn't have
Yes,
this
sir.
problem. Directly apply the
X
formula.
minus tan one.
Only here, remember x and y are positive. Then how do you add sine inverse x plus sine inverse y? If I want to express this as sine inverse of an angle, sine inverse of it, I will take this as alpha, this as beta, and find the value of sine of alpha plus beta. Okay. What are the expansion of sine of alpha plus beta? Sine alpha cos
2
beta
sin A cos B.
plus cos alpha sine beta. What is sine alpha? Sine alpha is x. What is sine beta? Y. Sine beta can't be sine beta. This is y. If sine alpha is x, then cos alpha is root of 1 minus x square. If sine beta is y, then cos beta will be root of 1 minus y square. तो ये root of 1 minus y square हो जाएगा, ये root of 1 minus x square हो जाएगा. So my answer for this would be sine inverse x plus sine inverse y would be sine inverse x root 1 minus y square plus y root 1 minus x square. This you don't have to do as a formula. This you can do it by the method which just now I explained to you.
Yes,
So
sir.
take this as alpha, this as beta, and calculate what is sine of alpha plus beta. Suppose you wanted here cos inverse, then you can take as cos of alpha plus beta. If it is minus here,
Cos A
then
plus B.
alpha minus beta. So you can apply this method and get the answer. That's all to remember in this exercise. Now let's fatapat do the problems that is there in your question bank. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let us go to the first MCQs. Oh, okay. No. Okay, tell me the answer for this. Come on, do it yourself. Sine inverse x minus cos inverse x is pi by 6. How much is
Sir, I
x?
think we should add and subtract cos,
Yes, sir.
Add and subtract.
cos inverse x. So
I
we can
don't know.
take tan inverse x plus cos inverse x.
One method, you write this as pi by 2 minus sine inverse x. Second method, 30 degrees is 60 minus 30. This is 60, and it is root 3 by 2. This is 30, when it is root 3 by 2. So answer is root 3 by 2. Means you can substitute and check. Okay. So actual method of solving,
Sir,
if you want to do, since it is MCQ, you have so many other methods to do it. Actual method is sine inverse x minus pi by 2 minus sine inverse x is equal to pi by 6. So when you open the bracket, you can add it. 2 sine inverse x is pi by 6 plus pi by 2. So 2 sine inverse x is how much is that? 130, no?
4 pi by 6.
4,
Sir,
6.
I added and subtracted
4,
cos
5,
inverse x, and I got the answer.
Yeah, you can always get answer in so many ways. So sine inverse x is pi by 3. So x is equal to root 3 by 2.
A.
This also. Okay. So adding and subtracting
No.
is same as what I did. Both are same thing.
B.
Express it in one variable. That's it. Okay. Tell me the principal value of sine inverse of 1 by 2. Principal value means lying between minus pi by 2 and plus pi by 2.
30 degree
Pi by 2.
and
Pi by
2
2.
pi minus 30.
No, only one answer.
Pi minus 30.
Only one
pi
answer.
minus.
Sine inverse of
4.
x got to lie between minus
pi
pi
by
by
6,
2
right?
and plus pi by 2.
Sir, pi by 6, no?
Sir,
Pi by
pi by 6.
Sir, 30 degree. Pi by 6.
Pi by 6, pi by 6. So principal value means sine inverse should lie between minus pi by 2 and plus pi by 2. Cos inverse x should lie between 0 and pi. Tan inverse x should lie between minus pi by 2 and plus pi by 2, no equal to sign. That's the principal value. Tell me this
Yes.
one, what will be the answer? Minus sign, how to remove minus sign for cos inverse? Bolo.
Pi minus.
Pi minus.
Minus
Yeah.
cos inverse half. So pi minus 30 degrees, 60 degrees. So 2 pi by 2. Fine. Chalega?
Yes, sir.
Yes, see.
No problem, no problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. This one. Tell me the answer for this. Cancel karo. Is it right? Is this right? Is this right?
No, sir. It's outside
sir,
pi.
No.
it is
No, sir,
outside
it is
pi
more
by
than
2.
pi.
It's a trap.
You cannot do. You can cancel only if it lies within pi by 2 and minus pi by 2. So tan inverse, tan
Pi
7
minus
pi will be written as 6 pi plus pi.
pi.
That is tan inverse of tan pi plus pi by 6. That is tan inverse of tan 180 plus theta is minus or plus? All silver teacup plus. So tan pi by 6. Now is it possible for you to cancel?
Yes.
Yes.
So pi by 6 is your answer. Everybody be dangerous question. Be careful about it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one. What to do in this one? A sign को इस तरफ लेके आ जाओ. Sine inverse of 1, which is pi by 2.
Yes, sir. So x is
Sine
automatically.
inverse of a number plus cos inverse of same number is pi by 2. So x is equal to 1 by 5. ये दोनों same number है तो ही pi by 2 आ सकता है. Fine. This they will
Yes,
ask
sir.
you. This question is going to come. This question is also important. Okay, next one. ये क्या करना है? Evaluate.
Pi by 2.
Now, evaluate pi by 2.
Sir, tan inverse
X is
2x
equal to
plus
pi
cot
by 2, I
inverse
guess.
is equal to pi by 2.
Yeah. तो आप क्या करेंगे इसको?
क्या चल रहा है?
Cot of tan inverse 2x plus tan inverse of 1 by 2x. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? Cot of क्या लिख सकते हैं अभी? नहीं तो ऐसा करो ना, क्यों ये जोड़ दो, इसको कैंसलेशन रूल से करेंगे. Tan inverse of 2x plus pi by 2 minus tan inverse of 2x. चलेगा? How did you get this answer?
हाँ सर.
Tan inverse
Cot को tan में कर लिया.
alpha plus cot inverse alpha is equal to pi by 2. So cot inverse के लिए pi by 2 minus tan inverse रख सकते हैं. So it became cot of क्या हो गया?
Pi by 2.
Pi by
0.
2.
Pi
Pi
by 2.
by 2.
And what is the
Because
answer?
we can just solve it in this way, right?
0,
Tan inverse of
0
any
dash 1
value
dash
of x plus cot inverse of
1
any
0
value of x
dash
will
1
always give
dash
pi by 2. So
1 0 dash 1
Actually,
dash 0.
that rule, no, this rule.
0.
Yeah,
Yes sir.
this cot inverse x plus tan inverse 1 by x. You don't apply this formula, okay? This formula. Because this formula cannot be applied when denominator becomes 0. Did you follow that? So more accurate way of doing is will be this.
So both are
As per the
correct.
rule,
Sir,
no? As per the rule,
Yes, sir.
This formula can be applied only when the denominator is non-zero. No formula can be applied when denominator is 0. So to avoid that statement, we can do this way.
Sir, we can directly put pi by 2, na?
Yes, sir.
Tan
That's
inverse.
Tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is pi by 2. Yeah, those kar
Yes,
sakte
sir.
hain, no problem.
2x is alpha.
हम्म
And
Yeah,
then we
yeah.
can
This
pi
you
by
can press pi by 2.
हाँ
Okay.
वही करना शायद.
Yeah, that can be done. But don't apply this formula. What I applied and what is this, both are same thing only, na?
हाँ सर वही है.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
So question number next one. A मालूम है करने के लिए fifth one.
Yes,
Anybody?
sir.
हाँ
Fifth one wants
The
explanation.
tan inverse 3 by 4 plus tan inverse 3 by
क्या
4.
करना है उसमें?
Correct. LHS equal to tan
हाँ, हाँ.
inverse 3 by 4 plus tan inverse. कर सकता है ना?
हाँ सर.
Yes, sir.
इसको कैसे करेंगे? A cos inverse को sin inverse में convert करना है.
90 minus theta
हाँ. तो ऐसा करेगा
minus
तो
cos वही.
तो आपका
नहीं,
प्रॉब्लम
sin-
सॉल्व
sin-
नहीं होगा है.
sin inverse हाँ वही वही.
ये वापस cos में आ जाएगा ना.
Hmm.
तो better than that, what do you do? A cos inverse 3 by 5 को directly sin inverse में convert करो. By using the
सर वो
triangle
रूट
method.
का वैल्यू निकाल के.
Yeah. 3,
हाँ वो भी कर सकते हैं.
5. That means how you write in the examination? Let
by Pythagoras theorem.
cos inverse 3 by 5 equal to theta. You must write this in the exam. So cos theta is equal to 3 by 5. फिर a triangle side में बना दो, इधर 4 निकालो. You have to only just make this a triangle. Therefore sin theta is equal to 4 by 5. Directly लिख सकते हैं. Therefore theta is equal to sin inverse 4 by 5. So cos inverse 3 by 5, that is also theta, no? Is same as sin inverse 4 by 5. Now replace it. Therefore, sine of cos inverse 5 by 5 is sine of sin inverse 4 by 5. अभी आपको कैंसिल कर सकते हैं. So 4 by 5.
Yes.
Is it clear?
So for the 1 mark answer, we have to write all this.
You have to write one mark or 2 mark explanation has to be given when there is a question which has got a solution.
Okay, sir. So the fifth one I did not understand. The tan one.
वो अपना फॉर्मूला है ना, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y.
तो माइनस को हाँ हाँ.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
So 2 tan inverse मतलब क्या हो गया? Tan inverse 3 by 4 plus tan inverse of 3 by 4 हो गया ना?
Yes, sir.
Now you can use this formula, no?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Understood now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is fine. This is fine. Say in your solution, this principal solution they have given us not principal. They have given us non-principal solution. They are given us down solution. Their answer. I think so. Fine.
Yes, sir.
In this principal solution, only one solution. Sin x equal to 1. This one. That's it. This one. Cos 2x equal to 1. Tell me how you did this one. Question number 2. Cos 2x equal to 1.
Sir, I can't see it.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
कौन सा?
2x is equal to pi by. Sir, 2x is equal to.
हाँ,
We
वो
get two values, right?
principal solution x should lie between what and what?
2
Principal
cos
solution
Zero.
2 pi na?
sin x.
0 and pi.
0 to
Sin x cos x is half.
Sir, pi, 0 and pi. So pi
0 to
x.
4 pi.
Because remember one
Okay.
thing, in a principal solution, x lies between 0 to 2 pi. Correct? Equal to sine for 0.
Yes, sir.
That means 2x will lie from 0 to 4 pi.
Sir, 0 and pi.
So what are the value? One value will be 0. Another value will be 2x will be equal to 2 pi. 2 pi also will give you 0. So one solution will be x equal to 0 and other solution will be x equal to pi. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Be careful about this, sir.
सर एक और बार explain कर
See,
दीजिए.
whenever I say principal solution, no, the value of x is from where to where?
0 to 1.
0 to 2 pi, full one circle.
हाँ 2 पे वही.
But it is 2x here. So it will be
So
up to 4 pi.
more.
So 0 to 4 pi means 2 बार circle होगा ना? Which
हाँ
means
सर.
when this is 0, you will get 1. When this is 2 pi, that time also I'll get 1.
4 pi
Cos
also
2
1.
pi is also 0, 1.
Yes sir.
समझा कि नहीं?
हाँ सर समझे.
But whereas if I would have written cos x equal to 1, it has only one solution, x equal to 0. Because our domain is 0 to 2 pi, 2 pi is not included. In principal solution, 2 pi is not included.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
आपका ऐप में वो बराबर लिखा है क्या क्वेश्चन नंबर 2? You check, okay, like this question there can be wrong answers. Be careful. That's why I told you to check the app whenever you are feel that's wrong. Ask me. Okay, can you tell me how to do 9th one?
Yes, sir. Cos inverse minus
रूट 3 by 2 को cos
pi
में
minus
convert
कर देंगे.
Pi minus
हाँ वही.
cos pi by 6 plus pi minus cos inverse root 3 by 2. So कौन सा angle में cos, which angle it becomes cos inverse minus root 3 by 2? तो कौन सा angle में? 30 degrees.
5 by 6.
5 by 6. So cos pi is minus 1. चलेगा?
हाँ
Yes,
सर.
हाँ सर.
Yes, sir.
Here आप reasoning लिखना पड़ेगा है. Since I am only worried about that. Mandar is there in the class?
No sir.
No, sir.
जो भी A सब important है. Actually I am taking this class for this purpose only. I know that you know how to solve this, but आप लोग ये सब भूल जाएगा. Then you will lose your 100 on 100.
सर फॉर्मूला आधा मार्क का है.
Formula. No, if you are getting less marks, nobody will cut marks. But if you are getting almost full marks, they will cut 1 mark for not writing the formula.
Oh.
समझा कि नहीं?
Yes sir.
हाँ.
Yes sir.
Yes, this is a good question. Question number 3. So you will write this as what? Tan inverse. You can add only 2, no? You can add 3.
2 को 1 करके फिर तीसरे को भी मतलब I don't know.
अभी इधर अप्लाई करो. Now A tan inverse को इस तरफ लेके आ जाओ. आपको tan को निकालना है ना? Tan 180 minus theta क्या है? Minus ना?
Yes, sir.
1 minus.
So you will write here, since tan of 180 minus theta is tan theta. This is theta. So x plus y upon 1 minus xy is minus z. अभी क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करो. So x plus y is minus z plus xyz. So x plus y plus z is xyz. Or you want the answer to be like this, na? So divide.
Divide. Yes, sir.
X upon xyz, y upon xyz, z
1
upon
upon
xy
x
equal to 1. All reasonings must. Okay.
Yes sir.
What to do for question number 4? Has everybody done that? Can I move on to next? All clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
What is the method to do this? Derivative में किया ना बहुत
The
बार.
So
tan
x
to
equal
x
to tan
Substitution करना
theta.
है.
Put x equal to.
tan
This is tan theta and
to
both
x.
this. Yes. sir.
तो ये क्या हो जाएगा फिर?
tan
अगर
x हो जाएगा ना.
ये
tan x है tan
सर
to x.
sec
2
इनवर्स
tan x.
सर sec 2x
नहीं
हो
नहीं नहीं
जाएगा.
नहीं 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 नहीं. वन
tan
माइनस
का ही
है
कुछ
ना.
है.
वन माइनस है तो sec नहीं. ये वन प्लस है तो
Okay,
cos
sir.
हो जाएगा.
So 1 upon tan 2 theta.
Yes. Put x equal to tan theta.
Hmm.
Then it becomes sine of tan inverse 1 upon tan 2 theta हो जाएगा.
हाँ सर वही.
And here cos inverse of cos 2 theta हो जाएगा.
Yes, sir.
This sine of tan inverse cot 2 theta. Cot is pi by 2 minus cot 2 theta ना. So tan of pi by 2 minus 2 theta. मैंने एक स्टेप कट किया. इधर cot लिखना चाहिए था. Cot 2 theta. आपको ये सब्स्टिट्यूट करके लिखना पड़ेगा. Now tan inverse and tan cancel हो गया. Cos inverse cos cancel हो गया. So sine of pi by 2 minus 2 theta plus 2 theta, which is sine pi by 2, which is 1. No problem, no?
Yes,
ये
sir.
derivative में किया है, इसलिए it's not an issue for you.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Is it fine? We'll go to further.
Yes, sir.
Yes. No problem, no problem. ये तो मालूम है. One which you know, you will skip here. ये कर सकते हैं.
हाँ सर.
तो क्या करेंगे?
मैं क्या करना. हाँ वो 2 cot inverse x का फॉर्मूला.
ये cot inverse 7 को क्या लिखेंगे?
Tan inverse 1 by 7.
1 upon 7.
And 2 cot inverse को चलेगा. अभी 2 at a time.
हाँ.
पहले ये दो करो या तो कोई भी एक.
So it will be
Sir,
tan
it's
inverse
added.
1 upon 3, no?
Sir, 1 by 3, right?
1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3.
हाँ वही.
So कर सकता है ना?
हाँ.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So can I give you a homework this? You can continue that. You should get then after that this both. Question number 2 कर सकते हैं. This will come
Yes,
Yes,
later.
sir.
ये आएगा एग्जाम के लिए.
Question number
2. अनुरुद्ध बोलो कैसा करना है. ओहो.
हाँ सर वो पाइथागोरस लेके.
हाँ मतलब पहले साइन इनवर्स को.
पहले cos में बनाना है फिर
हाँ.
वो
Sin.
करना है.
Well, no, you how do okay? We'll write the solution once. You will start
Okay.
with let cos sine inverse of 3 by 5. First sentence will be like this, sir. Let sine inverse of 3 by 5. I'm showing you this. It's not that because you don't know. I'm showing you so that you don't make any mistake in the solution. First, you will call them as alpha and beta. And then in your mind, don't write in the paper that I need to calculate cos of alpha plus beta. ये मन में रखने का है. This should be your mind saying. So sine alpha is 3 by 5 and sine beta is 8 by 17. Then make a triangle and find out cos alpha's value.
हाँ उसके बाद बीटा का भी वैसे ढूंढना है.
इधर भी एक दूसरा ट्रायंगल. बीटा ईयर 8 ईयर 17 ईयर कितना इधर होगा 15 ना 225 plus
117 minus
Yeah. 15.
120.
So cos alpha
Yes.
is 4 by 5 and cos beta is 15 by 17. Now what next sentence you're going to write after this? Consider cos of alpha plus beta. ये कहाँ से आया cos of alpha plus beta suddenly? इधर से.
वो
Yes, sir.
LHS RHS है.
Suppose you had asked to find sine inverse, you would have calculated sine of alpha plus beta. तो इसलिए मैंने ये बोला है आपको मन में देखना चाहिए. आपका क्या काम है? cos alpha plus beta का वैल्यू निकालना. So cos alpha
Yes,
cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta. अभी आप वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करो. cos alpha 4/5 और cos beta कितना आना चाहिए? cos beta 15/17
15/17.
minus sin alpha 3/5 sin
8/17.
beta 8/17. एक कैलकुलेशन कितना होना चाहिए? 36/85. So you will write cos of alpha plus beta is 36/86. 36/85. उसके बाद ये cos को इस तरफ लेके आएगा. Alpha plus beta is cos inverse 36/85. Then you will substitute equation 1 and 2 here. One and-
LHS equal to RHS.
yeah. Now substituting 1 and 2, LHS equal to RHS. अच्छा प्रॉब्लम है ना ये?
Yes, sir.
हाँ सर.
Yes, sir.
4 मार्क्स के लिए बिल्कुल अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. I don't see any problem in asking. ये तो आप करेगा, नो प्रॉब्लम. एक खतरनाक क्वेश्चन 7 मालूम है?
नहीं सर. हाँ वो कुछ तो प्रोडक्ट का सम का प्रोडक्ट ऐसा कुछ है फॉर्मूला.
cos inverse x plus cos inverse y इसको ऐड करके cos inverse of what कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा. फिर दोनों को इक्वेट करना है. मैं करता हूँ. This is done, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now I am going to this problem, 7th. Question number 7. Cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of y minus cos inverse of z is 0. This is given to you. First and foremost thing that you must do is keep this both on one side and take the other cos inverse z on the other side. अभी ये दोनों को ऐड करना है. So to add this both, let cos inverse of x equal to alpha and cos inverse of y equal to beta. Don't put direct formula, ये आपको करना पड़ेगा. So alpha is cos x or cos x is alpha and cos beta is y. अभी एक triangle here. Cos alpha is x. X upon 1 है. This means root of 1 minus x square.
So 1 plus नहीं 1 minus.
तो इधर से sin alpha मिल जाएगा. Even you can use sin theta is root of 1 minus cos square theta. वो भी कर सकते हैं. ये triangle का जरूरत नहीं. That doesn't matter. You can use both ways.
Yes, sir.
Now you need cos of alpha plus beta because you want the answer to be in cos. So cos alpha cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta. So this became x into y minus root of 1 minus x square into root of 1 minus y square. So alpha plus beta became cos inverse xy minus root 1 minus x square into root 1 minus y square. Therefore, cos inverse x plus cos inverse y is cos inverse xy minus root 1 minus x square root 1 minus y square. Now substitute in LHS. So substituting in 1. Cos inverse xy minus root 1 minus x square root 1 minus y square is cos inverse z. Now cos inverse cos goes away. समझा कि नहीं समझा?
समझ रहा सर.
Right?
कैंसिल हो गया cos इनवर्स.
Yeah. Now what you want? You have to remove this square root, ना?
हाँ तो स्क्वायर कर दें.
xy माइनस ना स्क्वायर इधर लेके आने के बाद अकेला लेके आने के बाद
ओके सर.
अभी स्क्वायर करो. अभी एक्सपैंड करो. So at last we got answer. X square plus y square plus z square is equal to 1 रहेगा ना?
x square
Minus
plus y
2xy.
square.
How you wanted answer? Equal to 1. ऐसा है क्या?
Yes, sir.
That's the format
x
now.
square
Yeah.
plus y square plus z square.
Equal to. Well, this proof is must. ये proof आपको करना पड़ेगा एग्जाम में. 4 marks का क्वेश्चन है ना, इसलिए. Actually, this is a direct formula. But don't
Yes,
apply
sir.
directly. You have to prove it.
Yes sir.
Everybody followed this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now let's go back to. That's my question. So that was the only question I feel was little difficult. Now can we go to pair of lines? This is a chapter
Sir.
which I revised least. हाँ बोलो ना.
वेक्टर करने वाले.
Vectors चाहिए. Vectors बहुत बार रिविजन किया है. सबसे
सर
कम.
नहीं तो पहले चैप्टर से स्टार्ट करता ना हम लोग.
वो लॉजिक मैट्रिसेस तो आपको मालूम है, टाइम पास हो जाएगा.
हाँ सर फिर ये
According to me, this is a chapter which I have revised the least in this thing. I
this
taught
we
at the
will do
beginning.
that.
So let's go for straight line.
Yes sir.
Let me give you the concept of straight line. What are the chapter? What does the chapter have? That let me explain. And what it does not have. Quickly will revise. First and foremost thing, it talks about how to find one single equation to represent two lines. Whenever I have two lines, if I want to find the combined equation, what I should do? Find the separate equation of both the lines and multiply. So the combined equation is uv equal to 0. Is it fine? So find the separate equation of the line and find the combined equation. But this chapter basically talks about, or within your syllabus, only about combined equation of line passing through the origin. The combined equation of line passing through the origin. So whenever the lines are passing through the origin, their separate equation is y equal to m1x and y is equal to m2x. So if you combine their equation, so this is the equation which is representing both the lines. Single equation whose graph, if you plot, you will get two lines passing through the origin is of this format. If you expand this, your terms are like this. You will have only three terms: x square term, xy term, y square term. An equation which has x square, xy, and y square term is called a homogeneous equation of second degree. So what is your conclusion? If I give you any homogeneous equation of second degree, it will represent a pair of lines. If you find the combined equation, it will be homogeneous. If I give you a homogeneous equation, and if I find out the separate equations, you will notice that both the equations are lines passing through the origin. Okay, we'll check in the question how theory is there. If theory is there, then I'll teach you that theory again. Okay, at present I'm not teaching you theory. Is that clear to everybody? So every equation of this kind
Yes, sir.
represents a pair of lines passing
Pair of
through the
lines.
origin. So first part is how to find the combined equation. Second part is homogeneous equation is given to you. Calculate the slope, calculate the angle, calculate whatever other things. Is it clear?
Sir.
Okay. Now, if I want to calculate the slope of this line, what you do is you divide the equation by x square. Then what happens? This become 1, this become y by x, become y square by x square. So b into y by x the whole square plus 2h into y by x plus a equal to 0. And because the line is passing through the origin, y by x is the slope. So I get bm square plus 2hm plus a equal to 0. And this is known as the auxiliary equation. So every homogeneous equation represents two lines passing through the origin. If the combined equation is 3x square plus 4xy minus y square equal to 0, how to find their slope? Divide the equation by x square and replace y by x by m. You will get minus m square plus 4m plus 3 equal to 0. Means it will become ulta. Coefficients will become ulta. Solve this equation. Whatever the values of m you are getting, they will be the slope of the lines. Is it clear? Is it clear to everybody?
Yes,
What is the
sir.
meaning
Clear.
of auxiliary equation? Auxiliary equation is a quadratic equation in M,
Clear me. Yes, sir.
and it is obtained by putting y by x as M. And when you solve, you will get two values. They are the slope of the two lines represented by the equation. Further, you can calculate the sum of the slope directly from the equation. Directly, you can find the sum of the slope. Imagine I give you ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0. This equation is same as y minus m1x into y minus m2x equal to 0. If you expand this equation, what will happen? You will get like this. That means this both equation represent the same line, right? But here b is there, so I divide by b.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, both equations are same. So how much will be m1 plus m2, sum of the slope? Minus 2h upon b. What will be the product of the slope? A by b. Correct ना? ये दोनों equal होगा ना? और ये दोनों equal होगा. Then only they both can represent the same line. समझा कि नहीं? Then how do you calculate the difference of the
हाँ
slope?
सर. वो कुछ स्क्वायर करना रहता है.
A
m1
minus b the
square.
whole square.
M1
A
minus
plus b the
M2
whole
the
square
whole
minus 4m1 m2. So from this you can get the difference of the slope. Then you have to find what is the angle between the lines. It is given by 2 root h square minus ab upon a plus b. That is by substituting m1 minus m2, substituting 1 plus m1 m2, you get this formula. That formula mostly can be a derivation. Let me check. If 4 marks that question is there, we'll have to study that properly. Okay. So I'll come to that theory. If it is there in the question, then I'll explain that again. I'll make you learn that theory on the spot.
Sir.
Yeah. Which doubt is me?
Yes, sir. You wrote the formula divide by x square and
yeah.
So which slope is that m?
Is it?
So m the slope m.
Yeah. M's values are, what does the m's value stands for? The slope of the tangent, slope of the line. And the slope of the line has nothing but m1 plus m2. Sum of the slope is m1 plus m2. Product of the slope is m1 into m2. m1 and m2 are the values of this m. Because it is quadratic, there are two values for m.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Is it fine?
Yeah. Yeah. Understood.
Now, from this formula, there are many conditions for 2 marks question. Tan theta is, you remember only this to write all the conditions, nothing else. Right? This is our formula, no, a plus b. Sorry, the denominator is a plus b.
Yes, sir.
Tell me when the lines will be perpendicular. Lines are perpendicular means theta should be 90. Tan theta is 90 means the denominator is 0 because tan 90 is infinity. Na? So if a plus b happen to be 0, lines are perpendicular. If h square minus ab happen to be 0, that means angle between the line is 0, lines are coincident. Why lines are not parallel here? We said coincident. What do you mean by coincident? Both the lines are same
Theta
line.
is 0. Yes, sir. Between them.
Because they pass through the origin, so they cannot be parallel. They have a common point. So that means it is like this: 3x minus y into 3x minus y. This also will give you a homogeneous equation, no? This is also giving you a homogeneous equation. So both the lines became same. In such case, h square minus ab will be 0. If h square minus ab is negative, root of a negative number is not defined. So lines are imaginary. Okay. If h square minus ab is greater than 0, lines are real and distinct. They are different lines. So much you have to keep in mind. This
Yes,
condition,
sir.
they'll ask you problems based on this condition.
Yes,
Condition
sir.
for lines be perpendicular, lines, condition for lines be coincident, condition for lines be imaginary, condition for lines to be real and distinct. Okay, so much is clear to you? So much is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then next point, very common question now. They will give you this equation, combined equation of these two lines.
Yes, sir.
If you ask me, this is the question which is repeated at least 10 times in last 10 years. That means you have two to exam, no? What is the combined equation of line which are perpendicular to it?
Hmm.
Sir, we get the two
Origin-
slopes using the auxiliary thing,
हाँ,
and
slope
then
मिल जाएगा. फिर
we
उसको
make them
inverse
perpendicular,
करेंगे.
I think. And since we know it passes through the origin, we can get two equations also.
It's perpendicular then -1 that
Sir, I
inverse.
don't know a shorter method, but
Okay. If it is 1 mark question, this question
Yes,
can be 1 mark, 3 mark, 4 marks. You will
yes, sir.
change your format of writing the answer according to the marks. All right. If it is
Yes,
1
sir.
mark question or 2 mark MCQ, what you do is, equation of this line, I'm going to rewrite it as divide by x square. This should be done only if it is 1 mark or MCQ. Otherwise, don't do this method. Y by x is a slope of black line. Y by x is a slope of, because line is passing through the origin, y equal to mx. So y by x becomes slope. And do you understand the meaning of this? If you take any point on this line, y coordinate divided by x coordinate is a slope. Do you agree
Yes,
with that
sir.
statement? Because it is passing through the origin. If y by x is the slope of this, what will be the slope of this one?
Minus x by y.
X by y.
Minus x by y. So just wherever y by x is there, just replace it by minus x by y, you got your answer.
Yes, sir.
This method should be adopted only depending on your marks. Don't do it if it is higher mark. And that is
sir.
your answer.
So final answer is 1 mark only, no?
Final 4 marks question, you can't get only final 1 mark. If the method is wrong, they may not give you any marks.
Okay, sir.
Understood. So if it is 1 mark or 2 marks MCQ, apply this method. Is it okay?
Sir, अभी
If
4
it is
marks
3
के लिए
marks, if it is 3 marks or 4 marks, do this method, what I'm telling you. The whole story you have to write. Assume the slope of this line as M1 and M2. What you speak, you gave me this method already. Many of you spoke just now. Then M1 plus
great.
M2 is minus 2h upon b. So minus 4 upon 1. And m1 into m2 is a by b. So 3 upon 1. Is it right? So slope of this is m1.
Yes,
Slope
sir.
of this is m2. So naturally slope of this will be minus 1 by m1. And slope of this will be minus 1 by m2. So they are separate
sir.
equations. Y is equal to minus 1 by m1x and y is equal to minus 1 by m2x will be the separate equation. So which I can cross multiply and make it like this. Therefore, their combined equation will be this. Now open the bracket. X square plus m1 plus m2 xy plus m1 m2 y square. Now you know m1 plus m2. You know m1 into m2. Just replace it and you got the answer.
Yes, sir.
Anirudh, speak to me how to do this problem once again. First,
सर
what should
दोनों
you
स्लोप
assume?
निकालना है.
No, slope नहीं निकालना है. You can't
हाँ.
find the slope because it's
हाँ,
all
मतलब.
surds.
Yes.
You will get, if you try to get the slope, it will be like this. m1 is 3 minus root 4 upon 7, like this numbers will come. So
हाँ,
you
सर, तो
cannot
दो
take this.
अलग इक्वेशन बना के फिर मल्टीप्लाई करके.
नहीं, पहले आपको assume करना है. Let m1 and m2 be the slope of this line.
Yes, sir.
उसके बाद sum of the slope और product of the slope निकाल के आपको इसको भूल जाने का.
अच्छा, फिर कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं.
Then you start with a fresh line. You are finding the equation of the red line. If the slope of this is m1, slope of this will be minus m1, minus 1 by m2.
Yes, yes.
And minus 1 by m1 and minus 1 by m2. So then they find
Yes,
the
yes.
separate equation, combined equation, expand. Expand करने के बाद आपको इधर से substitute कर सकते हैं.
हाँ.
Is
फिर
it
क्या
clear?
मिलेगा? फिर इक्वेशन मिलेगा ना, क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन.
नहीं, नो quadratic equation. कहाँ से quadratic? Equation directly आ गया ना आंसर. x square minus 4xy plus 3y square equals 0. ये आपका आंसर है, हो गया आंसर.
हाँ हाँ हाँ. Yes.
m1 plus m2 रिप्लेस किया, m1 into m2 रिप्लेस किया, आंसर आ गया.
मतलब ओरिजिनल इक्वेशन लाए. यस यस. देन करेक्ट.
Original equations this. ये दोनों सेम नहीं है, अलग अलग है.
हाँ, वो दूसरे वाले के लिए. यस.
Understood? So first method is what? The shortest method is replace y by x by minus x by y.
माइनस.
You'll get directly the answer, direct answer. But if you are doing it in the problem, what you should do? Assume the slope of the
M1
given
plus
lines are m1,
M2.
m2. Calculate m1 plus 2, m1 into m2. Then find the separate equation and then replace m1 plus m2 and m1 into m2. Fine, understood this?
Yes, it's fine.
One more important question. The combined equation of the two lines are given to you. But I don't know one of the alphabet, one of the coefficient. I know one of the line has
Same
slope.
method.
One of the line has equation this. What is the value of lambda? If slope of one of the line is given,
Sir,
what should I do? I know the
M1,
slope of this.
M2 is A by B, and M1 is, we get the slope here.
I'll give you a faster method. I'll give you a faster method. Write the auxiliary equation. How to write the auxiliary equation?
Divided by,
हो जाएगा
yes,
lambda m divided by x square. A 4m हो जाएगा. A 3 हो जाएगा. What does m stands for? Slope of this two lines.
slope, yes, sir.
The slope of this line already you know.
It will satisfy.
It should satisfy this equation. So lambda into minus 2 the whole square, 4 into minus 2 plus 3 equal to 0. And you will get lambda's value from that. If slope of one of the line is given to you, the slope of that line satisfies the auxiliary equation. What did I say? If slope of one of the line is known, what you can say? That slope will satisfy the auxiliary equation. Samjha ki nahi? Let's summarize all that we have learned once again from the beginning. How to find combined equation? how to find the combined equation of two lines passing through origin. Tell me.
Sir, convert it into u is equal to 0 and v is equal to 0.
Yeah. If
And
it is
multiply.
passing through origin, use the formula y equal to m1x, y equal to m2x by knowing the slope. Then find the combined equation by writing as m1x minus y into m2x minus y equal to 0. This will give you the combined equation. Second, if the combined equation is given to you, from the equation, what all things you can say? First thing, the sum of the slope is minus 2h upon b. Product of the slope, a by b. If you want to find exact slope, take the auxiliary equation and solve it. You will get the exact slope. If you want to find the angle between them, okay. If you want to check they are perpendicular, just check whether sum of these two is 0 or not. A plus b is 0 or not. If you want to check they are coincident, then x square minus ab is 0. If the lines are imaginary, x square minus ab will be less than 0. Lines are imaginary. What do you mean by imaginary? If I put any value for a, h and b and try to draw the graph, in this case you can't see the graph. Lines are real and distinct. H square minus ab should be strictly positive. If you know slope of one of the line, out of the two line, if you want a slope of one of the line, what do you say? The slope of the line satisfies auxiliary equation. The slope of that line would satisfy the auxiliary equation. I'm going to send you all this, okay? I've already given you, but once more I'll send you. Follow this? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Then last one, what was the last part I told you? How to find equation of the line which are perpendicular to given line. The shortest method, replace y by x by minus x by y. Second method, assume the slope of the given line as m1 and m2, calculate m1 plus m2, calculate m1 into m2, find the separate equations of the required as minus 1 by m1x and y is equal to minus 1 by m2x. Find the combined equation, substitute this, we'll get the answer. And I think that's all. Is it fine?
Yes,
or no?
sir.
Yes, sir.
So let's do a few problems and then I'll wind up. Okay, let's see how much we can apply this. Read the first question. What do you have to find? What do you have to find?
Combined equation.
Combined equation.
So you need to know both the slopes. And you need to know their separate equation. And then you need to know their combined equation. So making angle 45 and 135.
Yes,
So the
sir.
line is making angle 45 and 135.
Sir, one will
The
be x
slope.
plus y equal to 0, one will be x minus y equal to 0.
Correct. So one line will be y equal to x. That means x minus y equal to 0. Another will be y equal to minus x. So x plus y equal to 0. So their combined equation will be
C.
x plus y into x minus y equal to 0, which is x square minus y square equal to 0. So which is our option C. So may I?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next is find the separate equation. I didn't tell you about that, no? Separate equation you can find out by two methods. One method, splitting and factorizing. Or you can just multiply and see which one will give you this answer. If you multiply which one out of these two will give you this answer. Anyway, let me
Yes,
teach
sir.
you this method. How much is the product? -9, no?
Yes, sir.
So I should split this such a way that product is -9.
Sir, -3 √3 and √3. Plus
Plus
root.
3x. What is common here? 3x is common.
Hmm.
What is common here? √3y is common. So what will be the separate equation? X minus √3y equal to 0 and 3x plus √3y equal to 0. Am I right or wrong? इसमें से एक √3 कॉमन ले लो. So do you have that answer? X minus √3 and √3x plus
C.
1. C. C. Okay. This you practice once. It is not necessarily the same equation should be there in the exam. They are giving a representative of the question. They are not giving you the same question. At least they will change the numbers. So you should know the method properly. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is this a perfect square?
Yes.
Therefore, the lines are coincident. Otherwise, calculate h square minus ab and you will get the answer as 0.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If the lines are perpendicular to each other, so what is the condition for lines to be perpendicular?
Sir, product of
Must be equal to
slopes.
0.
Yes, sir.
So k plus 6 should be 0. That's a lallu panju question. Okay.
Yes.
What is the next one? Find the acute angle between combined equation of line through the origin perpendicular. This is the one I told you. What is the combined equation of line which is perpendicular to this? Replace. What should I do?
Sir, first to make it auxiliary, then
Y by X,
instead of
then
y by x, make
minus
it
X by Y.
minus x by y.
If you want to bug up, there is also another method. Interchange this two and change the sign of this. Minus x by y. Replace y by x by minus x upon y. Or another way of saying is replace x by minus y and y by x. So 3y square minus 4xy minus 5x square. Now you want x square coefficient to be positive. So change the sign. 5x square plus 4xy minus 3y square equals 0. The fastest method is interchange this two position and change the sign of it. So what you'll get when you interchange? Minus 5x square minus 4xy plus 3y square equals 0. Now change the sign again, you will get the answer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is a very important question. I think this will be there in your paper. What about this one? Acute angle between the tan theta is 2 root h square minus ab upon a plus b. कर सकते हैं ना ये सब?
Yes, sir.
If one of the line represented by this equation, find k. So what is the slope of this line? -2, no? What is the auxiliary equation?
Yes, sir.
Now put the value of m as -2 here, you got the answer. So 2 into -2 the whole square plus k into -2 plus 3 equals 0. We'll stop with this much today. We'll continue next class. Okay, by the time, revise the formula. If I would have been in your place, I think that video, my video pair of lines is there in the YouTube. You can run through that once. Speed fast mode में एक बार भागने का है. All right. We will study in a
Yes,
fast
sir.
mode. If you just run, if anybody feels not very confident of pair of lines, I really suggest to just run through the video and
Yes, sir.
you will recap everything. There you have done a lot of problems. All these problems are solved in that. Okay, we'll do this next class. So time being, I'm stopping. Tomorrow you may not have class. Let me see.
Yes, sir.
Possibility. Okay.
Okay, sir. Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.